reaching through the iron bars, singing a freedom song, rolling down the delta, shaking up the ground, heading to a city where a poor boy can't be found. Yeah, heading to a town where I never will be found. Oh, that distant whistle crying in the deep of night, flying past the prison camp, running out of sight, taking all the lucky ones back where they belong, leaving just a number here to sing this lonesome song. Lord, leaving a baseline boy to sing a lonesome song. I can see the yellow headlight cutting through the mist, thinking about the pretty girl whose sweet lips I once kissed. She's probably sleeping peaceful, oh, looking out for me, while I'm locked up in the shadows under a cypress tree. Yeah, chained up in the dark beneath the cypress tree. Oh, that distant whistle crying in the deep of night, flying past the prison camp, running out of sight, taking all the lucky ones back where they belong, leaving just a number here to sing this lonesome song. Lord, leaving a baseline boy to sing a lonesome song. I wish I was a hobo riding in the freezing wind, leaving all my troubles and the places where I sin. But the steel tracks are heavy and the prison walls are high. All I can do is watch the smoke floating in the sky. Yeah, watch the black smoke rolling across the southern sky. Roll on, iron engine, let your big wheels turn, leave a trail of ashes for a heart that's bound to burn. You don't need no pardon, and you don't fear no chain, flying through the darkness and flying through the rain. Oh, that distant whistle crying in the deep of night, flying past the prison camp, running out of sight, taking all the lucky ones back where they belong, leaving just a number here to sing this lonesome song. Lord, leaving a baseline boy to sing a lonesome song. Captain carries a whip made of leather so till you slack your back. In the heat of the morning, when the row is too long, you can hear that black snake singing its terrible song. Yeah, hear that black snake singing its terrible song. Oh, the black snake is biting on the parchment line, leaving them bloody tracks on this back of mine. Silas Vance is working, trying not to slow down, with the shadow of the leather hanging all around. Lord, the shadow of the leather hanging all around. It don't ask no questions, it don't want no excuse. The captain drops the leather whenever he chooses to lose. It cuts through the shirt and it burns like a coal, trying to break a young man's pride and conquer his soul. Yeah, trying to break this baseline boy's lonely soul. The black snake is biting on the parchment line, leaving them bloody tracks on this back of mine. Silas Vance is working, trying not to slow down, with the shadow of the leather hanging all around. Lord, the shadow of the leather hanging all around. My shirt is all tattered, the sweat makes it sting, but the captain just laughs when he makes that leather swing. You can pray to the Lord, you can beg to the sky, but that black snake just dances with a bloody reply. Yeah, answers a poor boy with a bloody reply. One day the captain gonna drop that whip from his hand, and a new sun will rise across this delta land. But until that morning breaks the prison chain, I got to stand this leather, and I got to stand this pain. Oh, the black snake is biting on the parchment line, leaving them bloody tracks on this back of mine. Silas Vance is working, trying not to slow down, with the shadow of the leather hanging all around. Lord, the shadow of the leather hanging all came without a warning. My face was wrinkled and my beard was white. Lost all my youth in the middle of the night. Yeah, spent my whole life fighting the prison night. And the years keep rolling like the river tide, while a poor boy is freezing on the inside. Came through the gate when I was 21. Now I'm an old man breaking under the sun. Lord, a gray-haired number whose days are almost done. The shovel feels heavier than it did back then. My knees are shaking and my back won't bend. The young boys pass me on the cotton row. They move real fast while I'm moving slow. Yeah, the master barks because my stride is slow. And the years keep rolling like the river tide, while a poor boy is freezing on the inside. Came through the gate when I was 21. Now I'm an old man breaking under the sun. Lord, a gray-haired number whose days are almost done. Summers making the county rich. They took my muscle and they took my prime, left me with nothing but a number and a crime. Yeah, nothing but the dust of a forgotten time. When the warden finally lets my body go, I won't have no home down in the valley below. My friends are all buried in the cypress clay, and I'm just a shadow at the end of the day. And the years keep rolling like the river tide, while a poor boy is freezing on the inside. Came through the gate when I was 21. Now I'm an old man breaking under the sun. Lord, a gray-haired number whose days are almost done. Got a 9-pound hammer sitting in my hand, breaking down the mountain for the county land. Every time I swing it, the bright sparks fly underneath the heat of a blistering sky. Yeah, underneath the glare of a burning sky. Smash it down, let the limestone crack. Hear the steel ringing on a poor boy's back. They got us making gravel out of mountain bone, just a tattered number on the pile of stone. Lord, a forgotten number on the pile of stone. The sun hits the rock and the glare makes you blind. Ain't no room for error or wandering mind. If your grip slips loose on the hickory wood, they'll leave you in the the ditch where you recently stood. Yeah, leave you in the dust where you recently stood. Smash it down, let the limestone crack. Hear the steel ringing on a poor boy's back. They got us making gravel out of mountain bone, just a tattered number on the pile of stone. Lord, a forgotten number on the pile of stone. My palms are torn, wishing that my body never had been born. The overseer's watching from a shady seat while the prisoners are fainting in the quarry heat. Yeah, dropping in the dust from the quarry heat. You can break the granite, you can break the rock, you can keep me working by the captain's clock, but the iron and the hammer and the stone on the ground can't keep a poor boy's spirit completely down. Smash it down, let the limestone crack. Hear the steel ringing on a poor boy's back. They got us making gravel out of mountain bone, just a tattered number on the pile of stone. Lord, a forgotten number on the pile of stone. Pound hammer resting on my shoe. Ain't no mercy for a boy in blue. The sun is rising, the dust is high. Every strike feels like I'm gonna die. Every strike feels like I'm gonna die. Swing it high, let the iron ring. Silas Vance has a song to sing. Break the stone, don't you look behind. They got my body, but they can't trap my mind. No, they can't trap this lonesome mind. The guard is watching with a cold black gun, counting every second till the day is done. The sweat is stinging in my weary eyes, but the hammer keeps rolling under southern skies. Lord, it keeps rolling under southern skies. Swing it high, let the iron ring. Silas Vance has a song to sing. Break the stone, don't you look behind. They got my body, but they can't trap my mind. No, they can't trap this lonesome mind. And my fingers bleed. This gravel road is all the warden needs to build his county and to break my back while I'm just staring down this dusty track. Yeah, staring down this dusty track. 1 for the hunger, 2 for the pain, 3 for the shadow of this heavy chain, 4 for the river that I cannot cross, 5 for the youth lonesome mind. Shade from a willow tree, just rows of white stretching to the sky, and a young boy wishing he could lay down and die. Yeah, a poor boy wishing he could lay down and die, dragging a 9-foot burlap sack with a burning sun pressing on my back. Sharp green balls cutting to the bone, picking white cotton, making a young man moan. Lord, picking this cotton, making a young man moan. The captain's on his horse at the end of the road, shouting at the line, telling us we're too slow. My fingers are raw and the tips are bleeding red, leaving stains on the cotton where the pricks just fed. Yeah, leaving red stains where the metal sharp pricks just fed. Dragging a 9-foot burlap sack with a burning sun pressing on my back. Sharp green balls cutting to the bone, picking white cotton, making a young man moan. Lord, picking this cotton, making a young man moan. At the end of the day, you gotta weigh your load. If your sack is light, you get the leather road. My arms are shaking and my knees are weak, too tired to cry, too broken to speak. Yeah, too far gone to even try and speak. White cotton growing out of black delta mud, bought with our youth and paid with our blood. You can fill up the wagon till the sideboards break, but you can't satisfy the thirst that the masters make. Dragging a 9-foot burlap sack with a burning sun pressing on my back. Sharp green balls cutting to the bone, picking white cotton, making a young man moan. Lord, picking this cotton, making a young man moan. just rows of white stretching to the sky, and a young boy wishing he could lay down and die. Yeah, a poor boy wishing he could lay down and die. Dragging a 9-foot burlap sack with a burning sun pressing on my back. Sharp green balls cutting to the bone, picking white cotton, making a young man moan. Lord, picking this cotton, making a young man moan. The captain's on his horse at the end of the road, shouting at the line, telling us we're too slow. My fingers are raw and the tips are bleeding red, leaving stains on the cotton where the pricks just fed. Yeah, leaving red stains where the metal sharp pricks just fed. Dragging a 9-foot burlap sack with a burning sun pressing on my back. Sharp green balls cutting to the bone, picking white cotton, making a young man moan. Lord, picking this cotton, making a young man moan. At the end of the day, you gotta weigh your load. If your sack is light, you get the leather road. My arms are shaking and my knees are weak, too tired to cry, too broken to speak. Yeah, too far gone to even try and speak. White cotton growing out of black delta mud, barbed with our youth and paid with our blood. You can fill up the wagon till the sideboards break, but you can't satisfy the thirst that the masters make. Dragging a 9-foot burlap sack with a burning sun pressing on my back. Sharp green balls cutting to the bone, picking white cotton, making a young man moan. Lord, picking this cotton, making a young man moan. sun is dropping down behind the willow tree. The captain's calling out to count the inventory. Line up in the dust, let the shackles softly clink. Too tired to breathe, too numb to even think. Yeah, standing on the line, too numb to even think. They can't lock the horizon where a poor boy looks. Lord, they can't cage the road where my spirit looks. One by one we answer to our tattered name, just a bunch of shadows bound by the iron chain. The gate is swinging open to the bunkhouse door, locking us away on the cold wooden floor. Yeah, packing us back on that dusty wooden floor. And the red sunset is bleeding in the west. Another day of trouble put away to rest. They can count my body, put my number in the book, but they can't lock the horizon where a poor boy looks. Lord, they can't cage the road where my spirit looks. Look across the field where the shadows grow deep. The world is going quiet, getting ready for sleep. The cotton rows are empty and the shovels laid down, but the blues still remains in this prison town. Yeah, the blues stays awake in this prison town. Count the numbers in the morning, count them in the night, count them till the dark turns back into the light. You can keep your heavy ledger till the pages turn to dust, but a captive man is more than just iron and rust. And the red sunset is bleeding in the west. Another day of trouble put away to rest. They can count my body, put my number in the book, but they can't lock the horizon where a poor boy looks. Lord, they can't cage the road where my spirit looks. They threw me down in a wooden box, turned the key in the heavy lock, 6 feet high and 2 feet wide, leaving a poor boy to burn inside. Yeah, leaving a poor boy to cook inside. And the walls are squeezing, the air is thin, got no window to let the night breeze in, just the choking heat and the blinding sweat in a dark hole that a man can't forget. Lord, a black hole that a man can't forget. Water cup is empty, my throat is dry, lying on the floor, just waiting to die. Yeah, staring at the dark, waiting to die. And the walls are squeezing, the air is thin, got no window to let the night breeze in. Just the choking heat and the blinding sweat in a dark hole that a man can't forget. Lord, a black hole that a man can't forget. I can hear the cicadas singing in the tree, right outside where the world is free. They got the wind, they got the light, while I'm fighting the shadows in a daytime night. Yeah, fighting the ghost in a daytime night. You can lock the door, you can hide the key, you can try to burn the breath right out of me, but my mind is drifting past the prison gate to a place where there ain't no warden's hate. And the walls are squeezing, the air is thin, got no window to let the night breeze in. Just the choking heat and the blinding sweat in a dark hole that a man can't forget. Lord, a black hole that a man can't forget. I sent a letter to the capital town, begging the governor not to let me down. Told him I've done paid for the wrong I've done, working 20 years underneath his sun. Yeah, working 20 winters underneath his sun. But the governor took his cold iron pen and he signed me right back to this prison pen. No mercy in the morning, no pardon today, just another 20 years in the Delta clay. Lord, another 20 years in the muddy clay. The lawyer man told me I had a good chance to walk out the gate and join the freedom dance. But a poor boy's pockets Yeah, the men in the Capitol just don't care. But the governor took his cold iron pen and he signed me right back to this prison pen. No mercy in the morning, no pardon today. Just another 20 years in the Delta clay, Lord, another 20 years in the muddy clay. Watch the official seal stamp on the page, locking a young man inside of this cage. My hands started shaking, my knees hit the floor, knowing I'll never walk through my own front door. Yeah, never hear the key turn in my own front door. You can sit in your mansion and look at your law, but you don't see the bleeding that the captain saw. You keep your hands clean while we carry the load, and you sign away my youth down this gravel road. But the governor took his cold iron pen and he signed me right back to this prison pen. No mercy in the morning, no pardon today. Just another 20 years in the Delta clay, Lord, another 20 years in the muddy clay. Sky is black as ink, too close to the edge to even think. I heard the siren blow from the tower high. Somebody's running beneath the southern sky. Yeah, somebody's running beneath the southern sky. And the hounds are baying out in the dark, leaving their teeth in a bloody mark. Run, boy, run through the cypress tree before them black dogs catch up to thee. Silas Vance knows they're coming for me. Through the brush, breaking the quiet and the swampy hush. The captain's got his lantern swinging bright, hunting human skin in the deep of night. Lord, hunting human skin in the deep of night. And the hounds are baying out in the dark, leaving their teeth in a bloody mark. Run, boy, run through the cypress tree before them black dogs catch up to thee. Silas Vance knows they're coming for me. drinking mud. My feet are torn and I'm spilling blood. The water's cold, but I got to wade deep to lose the scent before the camp goes to sleep. Yeah, lose the scent before the camp goes to sleep. But don't look back, just keep your head low, where the tangled vines and the mosses grow. If the dogs catch a trail at the riverbank, your name's just a number that completely sank. And the hounds are baying out in the dark, leaving their teeth and a bloody mark. Run, boy, run through the cypress tree before them black dogs catch up to thee. Silas Vance knows they're coming for me. The sun is sitting right on top of my head, looking like a furnace burning fiery red. My tongue is swelling and my lips are cracked, working this road with a broken back. Yeah, working this road with a blistering back. Water boy, bring the bucket round before another poor boy falls into the ground. Just a single tin cup of that rusty cool spring to ease the bitter burn that the midday brings. Lord, ease the deep burn that the midday brings. I can hear the wooden handle clinking on the tin, walking down the line where the rows begin. But the captain shouts, keep your shovel in the clay. Ain't no time for drinking on the master's day. Yeah, no time for resting on this dusty day. Water boy, bring the bucket round before another poor boy falls into the ground. Just a single tin cup of that rusty cool spring to ease the bitter burn that the midday brings. Lord, ease the deep burn that the midday brings. Me by and the bucket was dry, left me in the ditch just a wondering why. The mud at the bottom was all that was left to choke a young man to his very last breath. Yeah, choking a poor boy to his very last breath. You can go plate the mansion, you can harvest the land, but you're killing young blood in the blinding sand. A cup of cold water shouldn't cost a man's pride, while the well water runs on the free man's side. Water boy, bring the bucket round before another poor boy falls into the ground. Just a single tin cup of that rusty cool spring to ease the bitter burn that the midday brings. Lord, ease the deep burn that the midday brings. Blacksmith welded that heavy iron band right around my ankle with a hammer in his hand. Now every step I take down this gravel road, the rusty iron bites and the red blood flowed. Yeah, the rusty iron bites and the red blood flowed. The shackle is heavy and the iron is cold, eating up my flesh, making young men look old. Silas Vance is limping through the midday sun with a deep cut scar that'll never be undone. Lord, a deep cut scar that'll never be. All raw and the bone is showing through. Ain't no bandage for a boy in prison blue. You can't sit down and you can't ease the pain. Got to keep on walking in the Mississippi rain. Yeah, got to keep on marching in the heavy chain. That'll never be undone. Lord, a deep cut scar that'll never be undone. They lock us in the shack. I try to pull my boot off, but the iron pulls it back. It stays on my leg when I try to sleep at night, burning like a fire till the morning light. Yeah, burning like a fire till the morning light. Warden says the iron keeps a bad man from his run, keeps him in the ditches locking up the soul of the trouble that I'm in. Oh, the shackle is heavy and the iron is cold, beating up my flesh, making young men look old. Silas Vance is limping through the midday sun with a deep cut scar that'll never be undone. Lord, a deep cut scar that'll never be undone. To the capital town, begging the governor not to let me down. Told him I've done paid for the wrong I've done, working 20 years underneath his sun. Yeah, working 20 winters underneath his sun. But the governor took his cold iron pen and he signed me right back to this prison pen. No mercy in the morning, no pardon today. Just another 20 years in the Delta clay. Lord, another 20 years in the muddy clay. Lawyer man told me I had a good chance to walk out the gate and join the freedom dance. But a poor boy's pocket is empty and bare, and the men in high chairs don't really care. Yeah, the men in the Capitol just don't care. But the governor took his cold iron pen and he signed me right back to this prison pen. No mercy in the morning, no pardon today. Just another 20 years in the Delta clay. Lord, another 20 years in the muddy clay. Watch the official seal stamp on the page, locking a young man inside of this cage. My hands started shaking, my knees hit the floor, knowing I'll never walk through my own front door. Yeah, never hear the key turn in my own front door. You can sit in your mansion, look at your law, but you don't see the bleeding that the captain saw. You keep your hands clean while we carry the load, and you sign away my youth down this gravel road. But the governor took his cold iron pen and he signed me right back to this prison pen. No mercy in the morning, no pardon today. Just another 20 years in the Delta clay. Lord, another 20 years in the muddy clay. dawn, before the mist on the river is gone. They drag us out to the dusty road with an iron shackle and a heavy load. Yeah, iron shackle and a heavy load. Oh, every morning Silas Vance is my name. Ain't got no freedom, just the blues and the chain. Yeah, every morning through the midnight rain. Ain't got no freedom, just the mud and the pain. The midday sun is a burning fire. The captain's riding on a black horse high. He cracks his whip if you slow your hand, bearing young bones in the Delta land. Lord, bearing young bones in the Delta land. Oh, every morning Silas Vance is my name. Ain't got no freedom, just the blues and the chain. Yeah, every morning through the midnight rain. Ain't got no freedom, just the mud and the pain. The sun goes down, we march on back to the prison town. My hands are bleeding, my back is sore, but I find my peace on this wooden floor. Yeah, I find my comfort on this wooden floor. They took my name, they took my youth, they locked me up and they hid the truth. But they can't stop this old steel string. When the night gets dark, the prisoner sings. Oh, hear me moaning, Silas Vance is my name. Ain't got no freedom, just the blues and the chain. Yeah, hear me moaning through the midnight rain. Ain't got no freedom, just the mud and the pain. Clouds are hanging low and the rain is pouring down. The big Mississippi is threatening the town. They marched us to the river at the break of day to hold back the water with the Delta clay. Yeah, fight the muddy river with the heavy clay. And the water is rising, coming up to my knees, working on the levee, begging, Lord, have mercy, please. If the bank gives way, we're all gonna drown, just a line of poor boys that the river swallowed down. Lord, a chain of tattered numbers that the river washed down. Carrying them sandbags 100 pounds or more, stacking up the barrier along the muddy shore. The current is roaring like a freight train in the dark, while the captain's on the hillside waiting for a spark. Yeah, the overseer's watching from his dry little ark. And the water is rising, coming up to my knees, working on the levee, begging, Lord, have mercy, please. If the bank gives way, we're all gonna drown. Just a line of poor boys that the river swallowed down. Lord, a chain of tattered numbers that the river washed down. Are full of water and my hands are slick with slime. The master gets the credit, but we're doing the time. We build up the wall so the rich man can sleep, while the baseline boy is left out here to weep. Yeah, left in the rising flood to wonder and to weep. Roll on, muddy river, roll on to the sea. You can break the timber, you can break the tree, break down the levee, wash away the chain, and let a poor boy's body wash away in the rain. And the water is rising, coming up to my knees, working on the levee, begging, Lord, have mercy, please. If the bank gives way, we're all gonna drown. Just a line of poor boys that the river swallowed down. Lord, a chain of tattered numbers that the river washed down. The Sunday morning sun is rising clean and bright, the only day they don't force us to fight the light. They let us out into the dusty yard to stand, waiting for a glimpse of someone from my land. Yeah, waiting for a face from my sweet homeland. But there's a double row of iron and barbed wire sharp, cutting through the music of this poor boy's heart. Can't touch your fingers, can't even hold your hand, just staring through the middle across the prison lane. Lord, staring through the spikes across the master's lane. I see you standing there in your Sunday best, with with a heavy sorrow pounding in your chest. You traveled 30 miles on a dusty wagon bed just to see if I was living or if I was dead. Yeah, just to check if I was sleeping with the dead. But there's a double row of iron and barbed wire shot cutting through the music of this poor boy's heart. Can't touch your fingers, can't even hold your hand, just staring through the metal across the prison land. Lord, staring through the spikes across the master's land. The guard is pacing back and forth along the track, shouting, "Time is up, boys, turn your bodies back." You wave a white handkerchief as you turn to go, leaving me down here with the only blues I know. Yeah, leaving this young boy with the heaviest blues I know. 10 feet of dirt and a wall of rusted thorn to separate a lover from the day that he was born. You can lock my body where the sun don't shine, but you can't keep my spirit from crossing over that line. But there's a double row of iron and barbed wire sharp cutting through the music of this poor boy's heart. Can't touch your fingers, can't even hold your hand, just staring through the metal across the prison land. Lord, staring through the spikes across the master's land. every time I swing it, the bright sparks fly underneath the heat of a blistering sky. Yeah, underneath the glare of a burning sky. Smash it down, let the limestone crack. Hear the steel ringing on a poor boy's back. They got us making gravel out of mountain bone, just a tattered number on the pile of stone. Lord, a forgotten number on the pile of stone. The sun hits the rock and the glare makes you blind. Ain't no room for error or a wandering mind. If your grip slips loose on the hickory wood, they'll leave you in the ditch where you recently stood. Yeah, leave you in the dust where you recently stood. Smash it down, let the limestone crack. Hear the steel ringing on a poor boy's back. They got us making gravel out of mountain bone, just a tattered number on the pile of stone. Lord, a forgotten number on the pile of stone. My muscles are aching and my palms are torn, wishing that my body never had been born. The overseer's watching from a shady seat, while the prisoners are fainting in the quarry heat. Yeah, dropping in the dust from the quarry heat. You can break the granite, you can break the rock, you can keep me working by the captain's clock, but the iron and the hammer and the stone on the ground can't keep a poor boy's spirit completely down. Smash it down, let the limestone crack. Hear the steel ringing on a poor boy's back. They got us making gravel out of mountain bone, just a tattered number on the pile of stone. Lord, a forgotten number on the pile of stone. Clock knocking, bell rings on the wall. We line up in the kitchen, staring at the stall. Oh, tin plate and a rusty iron cup. They give you just enough so you don't throw up. Yeah, just enough grease so you don't throw up. Feeding us like hounds, working us like mules. Silas Vance is breaking all the captain's rules. Cold cornbread and a spoonful of black mud. They're fueling this engine with a poor boy's blood. Lord, fueling this shovel with a poor boy's blood. the dust. Sour green molasses and a piece of old fat back to keep a man slaving down the cotton track. Yeah, slaving all day down the cotton track, feeding us like hounds, working us like moons. Silas Vance is breaking all the captain's rules. Cold cornbread and a spoonful of black mud, they're fueling this engine with a poor boy's blood. Lord, fueling this shovel with a poor boy's blood. My belly is a-crying, my ribs are pressing thin. Hard to find the strength for the trouble that I'm in. The white man's kitchen smells like chicken and sweet pie, while the baseline boy is left out here to dry. Yeah, the baseline boy is left out here to dry. You can live on water, you can live on stone, but this prison hunger cuts you straight to the bone. They starve your body till your spirit grows weak, but they can't stop the blues every time I speak. Feeding us like hounds, working us like mules. Silas Vance is breaking all the captain's rules. Cold cornbread and a spoonful of black mud, they're fueling this engine with a poor boy's blood. Lord, fueling this shovel with a poor boy's blood. The morning bell rings at the break of dawn, before the mist on the river is gone. They drag us out to the dusty road with an iron shackle and a heavy load. Yeah, iron shackle and a heavy load. Oh, hear me moaning, Silas Vance is my name. Ain't got no freedom, just the blues and the chain. Yeah, hear me moaning through the midnight rain. Ain't got no freedom, just the mud and the pain. The midday sun is a burning fire. The captain's riding on a black horse high. He cracks his whip if you slow your hand, burying young bones in the Delta land. Lord, burying young bones in the Delta land. Oh, hear me moaning, Silas Vance is my name. Ain't got no freedom, just the blues and the chain. Yeah, hear me moaning through the midnight rain. Ain't got no freedom, just the mud and the pain. Till the sun goes down, we march on back to the prison town. My hands are bleeding, my back is sore, but I find my peace on this wooden floor. Yeah, I find my comfort on this wooden floor. They took my name, they took my youth, they locked me up and they hid the truth. But they can't stop this old steel string. When the night gets dark, the prisoner sings. Oh, hear me moaning, Silas Vance is my name. Ain't got no freedom, just the blues and the chain. Yeah, hear me moaning through the midnight rain. Ain't got no freedom, just the mud and the pain.